India is all set to provide strong evidence of continuing Pakistani duplicity on terrorism before the Financial Action Task Force, the UN body that deals with international terrorism and drug networks and money laundering operations. We have it from top sources in the government that the evidence of Pakistan's complicity in these crimes is even stronger than the last time when Pakistan had gotten into grey list. The dossier is being readied between various central agencies of the Government of India, like the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, the Enforcement Directorate, the National Investigation Agency, and the CBI, among others. Based on ongoing investigations, India has collected information on how Pakistan continues to provide a safe harbor to global drug cartels and channelizes the funds generated into jihadi activities through organizations like the Jamaat-ud-Dawa. For example, the major drug haul last year of about 3 tons of heroin impounded from a boat off the Gujarat coast originated from Pakistan. Pakistan runs a sophisticated terror financing and money laundering operation using charities as facades. For this reason, Pakistan has desisted from digitalization of its economy so that those activities can be hedged behind a facade of untraceability. This also helps Pakistan siphon off funds it gets through legitimate loans. The funds diversion from development projects is something which has come under the scrutiny of the lending institutions like the IMF. In fact, today only there was a rap on the knuckles of Pakistan with a warning that if the recently released IMF loan was diverted for any activity other than for which the loan was sanctioned, there would be serious consequences. The FATF rates nations based on their legal frameworks and actions in curbing the menace of drugs, terrorism, black money trafficking, and if found wanting, countries get grey or blacklisted. This listing comes with consequences. For example, if a country finds its name on the grey list, it has to pay higher rates of interest for international loans. Taking loans becomes expensive. It gets excluded from many global financial instruments, and investments from the world community get restricted. In effect, grey listing by FATF comes at huge costs to the errant nations. Pakistan was part of the grey list for 5 years, between 2018 and 2022, for its indulgence with both drug syndicates and Islamo-jihadist terror organizations. It is not a secret that Pakistan harbors highest number of UN-designated terror organizations and terrorists. India has empirical evidence to prove that during the period that Pakistan was on the grey list and hence under greater scrutiny, the flow of drugs into India and that of funds for terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir had gone down. During the 2022 review, Pakistan was let off the hook of the grey list based on promises made on changing its systems, including bringing off a new law that would make it difficult to divert funds from development programs to charities and via charities to terror networks. Sources tell us that Pakistan has failed to bring in that law, perhaps deliberately, given that the fungibility helps it run the terror industry that it runs. India recently batted strongly against the IMF loan to Pakistan. It is unfortunate that the loan got approved and shows the duplicity and double standards of the world community, particularly the West, in looking the other way, even as Pakistan keeps strengthening its terror machine. Sources tell us that there is data to prove that Pakistan's arms imports increased dramatically during years that it gets an IMF loan by an average of 20%. Also, Pakistan spends roughly 18% of its general budget on defense and related services. And Pakistan has taken IMF loans in 28 of the last 33 years. The message insofar as India is concerned is clear. Post-Pahalgam, India is not giving a quarter to Pakistan. It's the new normal. The screws are tightening. We are going to press hard to make sure Pakistan pays the price for being the safe haven of terrorism. And come FATF plenary next month, India would bat strongly with evidence to get Pakistan back on the grey list.